Welcome to Subramani. Doing anything for the first time is always scary. Right, all of us were scared when we wrote our class 10 exams. Today we have completely forgotten how stressed we must have been. Or class 12 exam or CA entrance, CA inter. Writing all those exams were always scary because you were afraid that you will fail and you will waste 6 months, 1 year, whatever. Similarly, when I was called for the first lecture to speak to a bunch of students, that was scary. Then I spoke in public. Then I spoke to audiences of 2,000 people. Then I did podcast which was attended by 2,000 people. So each of those things are scary. Largely because you're doing it for the first time. Now these are places where you are afraid you will make a fool of yourself. What about those times when you're physically scared that some bodily harm can come to you? If you're traveling in Bombay, at some stage you have hung out of a train and you promised yourself, God, I'll be a good guy from tomorrow. Make sure that I reach the next station alive, right? So we have done that. I've sat in a jeep where a tiger walked 8 feet away from me, parallel to me, and we were moving. And there was a time when we stopped and the tiger stopped, or we both stopped together, and the tiger looked at us completely disdainfully, didn't even bother to, like how we would look at a mosquito. It just parked itself there. We sat there. We saw a tiger and maybe 20-30 feet away or 20 feet away, sitting and eating, right? We could have disturbed it, we could have angered it, nothing. I mean, there was no charge, there was no growl, nothing. We were just sitting there and watching. You know, when the tiger is busy eating, it's not going to attack you. But that's theory, right? You don't know what could happen to you. Like a friend of mine who, while driving through the forest, saw a tiger delivering cubs. Let me repeat, a tiger delivering cubs. He sat in his jeep and watched the whole process, knowing fully well that the tiger was too tired to attack, and he watched 3 cubs being delivered, right? And of course, this is long back before cell phones and movie cameras were so common. So he took a lot of snaps. He was a photographer, so he took a lot of snaps. Now, these kind of experiences are definitely great to talk about later, but initially, of course, you're scared. Why are you scared? You're scared because you're doing it for the first time. So when you enter the markets and the market falls, let's say you entered in 2005 or 2006 and you thought the markets can never go wrong, then came 2008 or 2007 December and January 2008 and the market fell. Market fell so badly that you were scared and everybody around you scared you. You saw articles talking of the Great Recession, how it takes 25 years for the market to come back or 20 years for the market to come back, or things like that, and you get more scared, right? It's fair enough because you're doing it for the first time. When that is the time when you have to hold your nerve, and I can sit here saying that you should hold your nerve. Did I hold my nerve in 2008? Yes, I held my nerve in 2007, 2008, 2009. I did not have a problem, but then that is because I started investing in 1979. Not that I understood anything much about the market, but the first time I really got hurt was 1993 when the market fell 43% and I was also a broker myself. So my income fell by, hold your breath, 95%. Let me repeat, my income fell by 95%. Isn't that scary? You're married, you're staying with your wife. Of course, my wife was also working, but I did not touch her money, right? So going through those periods of time when your investments are doing badly, your profession, because you're part of the market, is doing badly. There's nobody calling you, your phone is not ringing, and you're just getting the phone bills. Right? Those are scary times. Can you sit through and say, oh, that's nothing to worry about? Well, there is something to worry about. In 1969, when there were riots in Bombay, a stone went past me. I was sleeping and a stone went past me and it fell down. So if you don't know what is stone pelting and you've only read about it in the context of Kashmir, you will not understand that impact. But if you were a South Indian living in India, in Bombay in 1969, you were attacked just because you were a South Indian. So is it scary? Yes. Was it scary? Rather, Yes, it was scary, because that incident I remember much better than all the burnings and the killings that happened to many people in various categories just because they are from a particular community, whether it is the Hindus being attacked, whether it is the Sikhs being attacked, right? So many of those things are also going to create a great impact on you if you have experienced it. If you have not experienced it, if you have only read it, that's very different. So in the market, what happens is, the first time when you are there and the market falls and the media talks about the Great Recession of 1929, the crash of 2008, or the dot-com bust of 2000, all these things scare you, and that is exactly what the media will also do. They will keep playing the old videos or writing the old articles again and again, so that they scare you more. That is the time when you have to remain quiet and remain peaceful, and realize that whatever happens to the market, the human resilience is such that, I remember saying this to people in March 2020, that we will overcome the scare called the Chinese virus which attacked us, right? We called it corona, but largely it originated in China. And what happened? Yes, we did, it took time. So March 2020, I was buying shares. It would have been very difficult for a person who started in 2017 or 18, especially against parental pressure, saying, oh, market is not for us, let us keep money in PPF, kind of stuff. And I know some very, very educated people who in March 2020 were busy selling, right? So staying tight through those markets is very, very important, because then you recover and you find that you have made money. What else can you do about it? Well, you can start investing in terms of an SIP. Invest X amount every month. And yesterday I was telling somebody, the return that you get does not matter till you accumulate a corpus. When you're getting what return how does it matter if you're investing 5,000 rupees a month or 10,000 rupees a month? In the initial stages, how much you are investing is far more important. Say between husband and wife, if you can invest 70%, that's a fantastic number for you to grow. So initially what you should be seeing is how much are you investing out of your income. It does not matter what return you get. By the time you're 45, 50 or 52, you have a corpus, sizable corpus, maybe 1 crore, 2 crores, you have that kind of a corpus. Then the percentage return, even if it's 2 crores, a 1% difference is 2 lakhs, right? So then it matters. So till you do not accumulate a corpus, it does not matter whether the market is going up or going down. You have to rest assured that one day the market will go up. These are temporary corrections, so we will keep investing. That is more important. So if you take any graph, like say in 2007, it will tell you it went up, market went up 2003 to 2007 like this, then it fell almost a perpendicular kind of a fall. It was like this, and then the market went up by April 2009 or March 2009, I think the market was up again. So if you had done an SIP right from 2001 and you were continuing in 2009, it wouldn't have hurt you so much. But if you had stopped in 2007 saying, oh my god, the market has fallen, so let me sell out exactly after the perpendicular fall, you would have definitely lost a lot of money. So there are two things. One is don't panic, and another very important lesson which nobody tells you is, if you want to panic, panic fast. Panic very, very quickly. At the beginning of a fall, if you panic, it's different. If the end of the fall, if you panic, you would have lost a lot of money. So it's very easy to say don't panic, but if you do panic, know what to do about it, right? So if a tiger is going next to you in a safari, what you should do is keep quiet. But if you have a kid who makes noise, you're in trouble, right? So you just have to sit tight, do nothing, the tiger will go away. And it's worse, we have been chased by an elephant once. So the question is, when you are watching an elephant it is very important that your vehicle face the opposite direction of the elephant, so that in case you have to run, you can run at a speed faster than 40 kilometers per hour. 40 is the speed at which an elephant can run for a few minutes, right? So then you have to be facing the other direction. Now this only a experienced driver tells you. So there was a place when even in Kaziranga, when a rhino chased us, and the driver had told us, look, this he's going to chase, and it is so he went ahead and stood, and then the rhino did chase us. Again, the chase is not for some few hours like you watch in the movie. It is for 50 seconds, 1 minute, that's it. But those 1 minute or those 50 seconds makes it feel like reminds you of relativity theory and all that, saying, oh my god, this is permanent, it's going to chase you permanently. That 1 minute is very scary. But these things do happen. It's the first time that you're getting chased by a wild animal which can throw your jeep out, right? That kind of a wild animal. So of course it will be scary. What do? You prepare for it. You know that the speed of the rhino is going to be again around 40, and your jeep can go at 42, and that's enough. You don't need much, you don't need to go at 84, right? So all those things, it's great fun doing it, but when you're doing it for the first time, or whether it's paragliding, first time I did it, of course it was scary, and well, it was scary for about 20 seconds, and the whole ride is only 5-6 minutes. It's not as though it lasts too long. So knowing how to do it, being with an experienced person helps, and staying put by doing an SIP for a long run again makes sense, so rather than panic and sell in the short run. So if the market falls, just stay invested. Thank you.